Coming up, a birthday party hit and run. Over a dozen people hurt after a driver barreled through a tent in Prince George's County. One woman killed, children hospitalized. We're live with the latest on the case.
Look at the latest radar, tracking some showers, moderate rain too, coming into the area. We'll break it down region by region coming up.
Alleged student abuse inside of a D.C. elementary school. The latest allegation documented by police. The principal is responding to parents. Ceasefire violated. Israel blaming Hamas for opening fire on troops. Hamas pointing the finger at Israeli forces. The latest after the U.S. brokered a temporary stop to the fighting. And financial freedom, from tips to leave money woes behind in the dust, to the grocery chain offering a family holiday meal for $4 per person. We're stretching your dollar.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Sunday evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We begin with heartbreak in Prince George's County. One woman is dead. 13 other people hurt, including several children, after a car slammed into their birthday party in Bladensburg. Investigators are still trying to figure out the circumstances of this fateful and fatal situation in Bladensburg. Police rushed to the scene not long before midnight. Crews also rushing people to the hospital. Our team has been on scene since the news broke. Our Dave Laval joins us live. Dave, a suspect reportedly turned himself into police.
That's correct. Bladenburg police will only identify the driver as a 66-year-old man from Washington, D.C. The crash happened late last night here at the intersection of 55th and 56th Avenues. Police said the driver slammed his car into a tent that had been set up for a child's birthday party outside a home on 56th. One woman died from her injuries, while 13 others, including 8 children, suffered various injuries. Police identified the woman as 31-year-old Ashley Gutierrez of the district. Investigators said the driver then took off from the scene but turned himself in later. Charges against him are pending. Bobby Brown lives near the scene where all of this happened. The crash has upset and angered her.
Bring him to me. All I want to do is give him an old-fashioned whipping for running. You understand? You hurt all these people. You ran. Why did you run? You showed no love. You showed no care.
Police said 6 of the children have been treated and released from the hospital, while 1 remains in stable condition. Meanwhile, 1 adult has been released from the hospital. 3 others are in stable condition, and 1 is, quote, pending treatment. We've been told police will likely hold a news conference sometime tomorrow, at which time they're expected to release more details about this deadly crash. We're live in Bladensburg, Maryland. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Much more to learn, Dave. We'll see you at 9 o'clock. Thank you. Turning to meteorologist Scott Sumner. Not Dave Scott. Sorry about that. Happy Sunday, Scott. I know that you're tracking some rain out to the west that may make its way through, right?
Oh, yeah, it will be making its way through here, most likely around 7, 8 o'clock this evening here, Ben. But right now, I've started out towards our western towns and communities. You can see around Cumberland area through Romney. So it's moving through western Maryland, as well as parts of the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. Now, again, this is just the beginning of a mass of moisture that's going to be moving in. No lightning associated with it, and no severe storms with it. But needless to say, we'll watch it closely. There's a flood advisory for times of high tide here. Again, there's no rain in the area, but this is until 9 o'clock as there for Arlington County. Now, as we pull back, you can see again moisture coming up from the south and west. It's all going to be merging together, coalescing, and then moving across from west to east across the DMV between now and the midnight hour. So about a window of 6 hours before we see most of the bulk of the rain move over towards the southern shore of Maryland, across the Chesapeake and into Delaware. You can see, as future radar shows, over the next couple of hours, a more widespread, a steadier shower activity moving across the region. Now, that doesn't preclude us from seeing maybe a stronger storm or a wind gust that's high here, so that's why there's a marginal risk still in play for severe weather. And you can see before the rain even starts, we've got winds gusting up to 25 and even 30 miles an hour. And look at this, even Cumberland up to 51 miles an hour. So it does, this front does mean some business. So we'll talk about that and talk about what's in store for us to start a new work week all coming up. Ben?
A lot to cover. Thanks, Scott. It appears the ceasefire in the Middle East was violated in Gaza after Hamas allegedly fired on Israeli troops, killing 2 of them. Meantime, Hamas reportedly accuses Israel of violating the deal. Israel reportedly fought back after Hamas allegedly shot at troops with a series of their own strikes, reportedly killing at least 29 Palestinians, including children. According to the Associated Press, this comes roughly 1 week after the ceasefire was brokered by the U.S. One Israeli official said aid being sent into Gaza to help people there was stopping until further notice. The FBI and Secret Service are investigating a possible hunting stand within the line of sight of Air Force One's landing zone at Palm Beach Airport. This is a photo shared by the U.S. Secret Service. Right there in the middle of that tree is that apparent stand. This is, of course, near President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. All according to FBI Director Kash Patel, cited in a new report by Fox News. The story cites a law enforcement source who said the apparent hunting stand was there for months. No word who may be connected to this find. An update back here at home. D.C. police have identified the man who was stabbed to death Thursday night. They say 51-year-old Timothy Sistrunk, with no known address, was found after a fight being reported on Benning Road. This is near the Hechinger Mall in Northeast. Police are looking for leads in that case. Tonight, more allegations are coming to light about D.C. elementary school students being physically punished. You might remember just last week we first reported on concerns about previous allegations of abuse and over at Boone Elementary School. Police reports showed the latest.
This is too many and too short of period of time. I want to make sure is that the students are safe, whether that is from an intruder from the outside or from an instructor or staff member here at the school. Our community must be assured that the students' safety is their first priority.
From an advisory neighborhood commissioner, police reports show that this is the latest and second similar allegation from a student who claims a staff member hit her while she sat in a chair last Tuesday. This is the second allegation of corporal punishment since a new principal took over several weeks ago. That principal is now chiming in to parents, sending a letter home to Boone families saying the school takes this seriously and the student safety is paramount. In Prince George's County, a local community center is getting a major makeover. It's all thanks to the county council and actress Taraji P. Henson and her brand new mental health foundation. Our Yamari Sase reports that residents say this upgrade can't come soon enough.
$30 million will be going into rebuilding the Temple Hills Community Center, and when it's done, it won't just be a place where people gather or work out. It'll be a hub for mental health and wellness, which many say Prince George's County needs much more of.
My goodness, it's just amazing.
Cecilia Morton relies on the Temple Hill Community Center to host her annual breast cancer awareness group. So when she heard about the $30 million renovation, she couldn't believe it.
I'm surprised at the amount, and I know it's going to be beautiful.
The project is in partnership with the Prince George's County Council and Taraji P. Henson's Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation, focused on boosting mental health and wellness programs right here in the county.
We definitely have a lack of resources when it comes to mental health, and we especially have a lack of resources when it comes to mental health that people are excited about participating in. So you'll have hip-hop therapy, art therapy, plant therapy, so many non-traditional styles infused with the arts and wellness practices and African heritage, and so it'll be a very special place.
And for many, they say it's exactly what the community needs.
I think it is an excellent idea because there are a lot of people that really need help. And we need it. We need it because a lot of the issues stem from mental health.
Council Chair Edward Burrows says once it's finished, it's going to be one of the most popular spots in the county.
This wellness hub will be a place where people can come and get their needs met in a fun, exciting way, infusing the arts, infusing mindfulness practices by some of the best instructors in our entire country.
Right now, leaders are in conversation with architects to finalize the design for the new building. Reporting here in Temple Hills, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Thanks to Yamari. Some great news for Temple Hills. Meantime, in Virginia, hundreds of people in Alexandria, including local leaders, banded together today. Their focus, addressing Virginia's housing shortage and affordability crisis. The group was organized by Voice. It's a coalition of 50 faith and civic groups, as well as the Commonwealth Housing Coalition. A study by the Virginia Housing Alliance found the Commonwealth is short 300,000 affordable rental homes, and that 1 in 3 Virginia households spend over 30% of their income on housing costs. Organizers say they wanted to come together to encourage local leaders and politicians to help address housing issues.
Like building a house, you don't use one tool. It takes multiple tools to get the house built.
One of the pro-housing bills the groups are pushing for includes streamlining affordable housing development by faith congregations and nonprofits on their property. 2 planes full of local families flying around Reagan National Airport. Why? Well, it's to offer kids with developmental disabilities a chance to get the full airport experience. This is part of the Wings for All program, showcasing procedures for security, plane boarding, and pickup luggage. One advocate from the Arc of Northern Virginia says the experience only uplifts children with disabilities.
To make their world feel so small, and this opportunity gave them a chance to go a little bit bigger and be able to travel and see families members that they haven't seen in a long time. We'll be able to take a well-earned vacation for their family.
It's cool stuff. Nearly 50 kids and young adults and their families participated. How about the next similar event? Well, Wings for All is planning to take flight at Dulles International this spring. In D.C., residents got a taste of Turkey by attending the Turkish Festival today. A lot to celebrate. The free event included folk dancing, music, vendors, and yes, you bet, a bite of some food. Turkish Festival organizers told us the celebration is to raise public awareness of their culture and history here at home. Coming up, plenty of ground to cover, including finding financial freedom and identifying signs of abuse. We're helping you stretch your dollar. Time now, 6:11. Looks a little breezy. If you squint, you can see Northwest Stadium looking mighty fine on this Sunday. Stick around. Scott's coming back with your forecast.